wanted to start off with our favorite segment every week. Isn't it ironic?
Oh, we're going to do that this week. Okay, gotcha. Because I had some clips.
One
yeah.
today, and we also have a viewer response.
Oh, great.
Listener response. We'll start off with the clip. This, Jay, came from UFC on Wednesday, The Fight for the Troops.
Yes.
Jim Miller, ironically, his only professional loss was in 2006 to Frankie Edgar, the man he replaces on the card here tonight. And Jim Miller looks good early.
See, now that's an ideal example of the confusion between coincidentally and ironically. That was, of course, Mike Goldberg, who's a big-time offender of this whole ironic thing that we do, and that is a zero. That is not ironic at all, but it's very coincidental.
Yes.
Coincidental is quickly becoming the word of the year.
You know what? I have to give props on the pay-per-view tonight, the Armageddon pay-per-view. Taz used coincidentally, and it was used exactly where Cole would have used ironic. Taz used coincidental.
Maybe he's been listening to Ask Away.
Maybe he has.
It could be. Now, this email I got this week actually made me laugh out loud the first time I read it, so okay. I hope it resonates here a second time. It's from Graham Blackwell. It says, "Hey guys, love your show and all that stuff, but in continuing on your quest to rid the world of bad examples of irony, I feel it is important that we tackle one of the biggest misrepresentations of the word the world has ever known," and we've talked about this before. Alanis Morissette's ironic. Mm-hmm. This song does not make proper use of the word ironic. In fact, the song gives more examples of things that are unfortunate. Mm-hmm. The only thing ironic about this song is that nothing about it is ironic, and that it was written by someone who doesn't fully grasp the concept of irony. To keep it simple, I'll point out a few lines that piss me off the most. Kill two birds with one stone. A traffic jam when you're already late. This is not ironic. This is the first example of someone being unfortunate. Never have I sat in traffic looking around and thinking to myself, would you look at the irony here? The only way that one could consider this ironic is if you were a city planner who was on their way to a city planner's meeting where he was giving a speech on how he solved the city's traffic problems. Next example, it's like rain on your wedding day. Once again, unfortunate. Unless you're getting married to a meteorologist and they set the dates.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah, that is.
We got two more here. A no smoking sign on your cigarette break. There is no such thing as a cigarette break. Only people who smoke go on breaks to have a cigarette and call it their cigarette break, and then they always know where they can smoke, like outside. This would be relevant if it were written in the 60s when people could smoke in the workplace and there were designated no smoking areas. And finally, it's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. This is just fucking stupid. Who the hell has 10,000 spoons and not one goddamn knife? If you need a knife so fucking bad, then why did you get 10,000 spoons, or just get off your ass and go next door and borrow one? The American Academy of English has actually gone on record to condemn this song, stating that the song adds to the stereotype that Americans do not know the correct meaning of irony, i.e. Jerry Lawler, Michael Cole, and Mike Goldberg. The irony in that is the fact that Alanis is actually Canadian. I give that example around a 6 or a 7. Take care, guys.
That guy is fantastic.
We're going to call him next week.
He is awesome. That was fantastic.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?